So hello everyone, my name is Parth and in this video I will be giving you a project walkthrough and demo of my new project, that is Somnia Forms. So let's get started and get right into it. To get on my project, you just need to type somniaforms.parthmunjal.in and you will be there. So the main idea behind my project is making a website on which you can make forms but with the theme of cinema, and by cinema I especially mean by my choice Inception. So here you can see that it's inspired by Inception, that each form is a layer and each response is a signal, like in the movie there is. So you can see, let's get into the sections that how it works. So in my website there is layer 1, the workshop. The workshop is the form builder where you build your form. Next, then there are dreamscapes. The forms in my website are called dreamscapes. You can share these dreamscapes to others and gather information from them. These can be public or unlisted, that I will tell ahead in the video. Then there is layer 3, the projection. Projection is the analytics that comes to you. Now who's it for? So in my project there are mainly 5 roles. That the first one is the form creator, the person who is building the form, that is you, the architect. Then next one is the collaborator, someone you want to add as a collaborator to make forms with you, that is called the forger. Then there is the observer. The observer is a teammate of yours who has only read-only access. Neither he can edit the forms and nor he can publish them. Then is the platform admin. Platform admin is an internal, like for example you have an organization and there are many architects. To handle those architects you need an admin that will handle everything. And then is the final person, that is the dreamer, the respondent who is filling out the forms. So these are the main 5 roles. These characters are also inspired from the movie itself. Then built on solid foundation, that is some technical knowledge, we'll get onto it. Then there are some reviews. Then this is the pricing page. So there are 3 pricing tiers, that is free, where you can create 4 forms, 100 responses per month, 4 cinematic themes and basic analytics. Then there is a full extraction, unlimited forms, 8 cinematic themes, and that you can read, that is. And then there is teams for collaboration and agency work. So let's get started and get right into our project. So let's get started and log in into the page. Login favor, first we'll register. You can also register with Google, but I'll show you the authentication that I have made. For example, let's say I am registering with the name Parth_Munjal. Then the email is chand@gmail.com. Then password I am putting something 1 2 3 4 5, right, and then I'll register the identity. So the identity is registered. It says check your console and email for verifications. Okay, so we'll go there. We'll just open mail. So you can see there is a mail, confirm your extraction. So we'll just click here, confirm extraction. Okay, it is confirmed now, and we'll go back there and log in with our password. Yes, that is connection established. Welcome back, architect. So after logging in you will see this page, that is projected dreamscapes. Dreamscapes, I told you earlier, these are forms. So to create forms you just need to go generate layer. So let's say our title of the form is Parth demo. It will automatically generate a slug or path URL. If you want to edit this URL you can keep it as per your preferences. For example, I can keep it like Parth form. That will also work. Let's keep it public and project. So this is our main form builder. So you can add here many things like text fields, choices, numbers, ratings, and layer break. Layer break I will tell you later. First get here. Let's get here. So this is the review page. So you can see that the team here is logged. So when you register, you will get a free plan. To unlock this teams, you need to get the teams plan, but to show you, I'll just log in with the demo ID, that is see, we are logged in with the demo ID. So we can see generate here, again the same path demo project. Now our settings are unlocked. See, the team settings are also unlocked. By adding the email address here, you can invite a forger sheet based on your preferences, and from the settings here you can choose the theme of the form. You can edit the slug URL here, the responses limit, expiry date, paraphrase protect, a key to protect, and a custom thank you screen. So let's build the form here first. So these are our fields which we have to enter, or you can also start from a template, the blueprints here. The blueprints here, for example, a job application, event registration, research survey. Using this template will create you a new form, and then you can edit your things in those forms. Build. So let's add some fields here. For example, let's add email, number, rating, layer break, and then long text checkbox. So I have added some layers here, and it says ready to first. You can preview here also. This is the theme. Let me choose the dark theme. So this is the dark night theme. Here you can see you can add email address. There is the new number. There is the rating. Then there will be the second page. The layer break means that you are breaking, and then the fields ahead of the layer break will be the next page. Here you can add. Then there is. I'm not editing it currently right now because this is the demo. I'll just publish and show you that. Publish form. Okay, the form is published. Let's go back, and in the explore section you can find public forms. There are 2 public forms existing, and then there is the form that we made. See, also I will show you in incognito mode to make sure everything is working right. See, the form has appeared here where I am not logged in here. So we can fill the form from out here. For example, in the email path@path.com, some number, rating. Then we'll go to the next page. And then we'll stabilize. So it says projection parameters synchronized successfully. So that's it. The projection is stabilized. Then this is like we have filled the form. And now let me show you the analytics of the form. Here, this one, the dashboard, and then the analytics. You can see there is one submission and there are some views. See, and similarly you can get the analytics: 1 record, 4 visits, completion rate, average time to complete, and drop off rate. And you can also export the CSV file from here. See, we have got the responses. So yeah, this is the analytics of our page. You can adjust it based on the time of completed, and also toggle completed only, so it will show you only completed ones. So let's get back. So this was the main project, and now I would like to show you some extra things that I call is Easter eggs. So you can see that this is a normal page, but to add some fun I have added here achievements. So what are these achievements? You can see, for example, let's say temporal non. So this says use a classic retro gaming cheat code anywhere on the site. So if you are an old gamer, you must have heard of Konami code that is used in Contra to apply cheat codes that goes like up up, down down, left right BA. Let me type that again. Up up, down down, left right BA. So that triggers a temporal anomaly by typing anywhere. And if you type Inception, that is the theme of our project, it will flip the page around. And you can see that you have 2 achievements. And let's do one more. Interact with the spinning totem. Let's do this. So if I click on it many times, you can see it's still dreaming, because when the totem is spinning in the dream, it means that they are in the dream. So yes, this is the main project. There are many more. For example, like find a hidden route that exists on the map that I will leave to you. Then hour of the limbo. If you publish a form at exact 12 in the morning or at 00, it will give you an hour. It will stabilize hour of the limbo achievement. Then there is architecture shifting. Rearrange the dream rapidly in the form builder, 5 drags in 10 seconds. That is in the form builder page. If you do 5 drags, that is fields drag in exactly 10 seconds, then it will show you a surprise. Then there are 4 layers architecture signature. If you have watched the movie, then you must be knowing that the Cobb character goes 4 layers deep into the dream. And when you create your 4th form, you will get this message on your 4th form that Cobb is proud of you. That is also an Easter egg. And to show the final Easter egg, I need to wait for 30 seconds still.
Wake up to reality.
So that's the surprise. If you stay still for 30 seconds, it will show you wake up to reality with the saying of the famous Naruto dialogue, and it will turn the background image into red green gradients. And actually you can also see that the normal is also fog. You can see it moving. So yeah, that's my project that I have implemented and try to implement in a different way. You can try it at somniaforms.parthmanjal.in, and please share your review. I would be very happy if you give me a review. Thank you for watching.